Okay, let's unpack this. When we talk about cybersecurity, uh, our minds often jump straight to the headlines, right? You know, the massive data breaches, the constant threat of new viruses.
Exactly.
But what about the colossal engine working behind the scenes, the industry actually building the defenses, protecting us? It's far bigger and, frankly, more dynamic than most people probably realize.
It really is.
So today, we're taking a deep dive into that very engine, the global cybersecurity consulting market. And it's undergoing absolutely explosive, transformative growth.
And this deep dive, well, it's powered by some really fascinating insights. We're looking at the Global Cybersecurity Consulting Market Report 2025-2033 from Cognitive Market Research. This report gives us a clear, data-driven look, not just at the current landscape, but where this market is projected to go.
Right.
It paints a vivid picture of just how foundational, how indispensable really expert cybersecurity guidance is becoming, all across the globe.
Absolutely. So our mission for you today is, well, to explore the sheer scale of this market's expansion. We want to understand the regional hotspots driving that growth and maybe uncover some surprising facts that, paint a comprehensive picture of where cybersecurity is heading. And crucially, why all of this matters directly to you. Because here's where it gets really interesting. The numbers themselves tell an incredible story.
They certainly do.
Let's start with the big picture then.
Yeah.
This market isn't just growing, it's practically quadrupling in value over the next decade or so.
It's pretty staggering.
So back in 2021, the global cybersecurity consulting market stood at a robust, let's see, $7.05 billion. $7.05 billion.
Solid base.
But get this, by 2025, that figure is projected to nearly double, almost $13.83 billion.
Wow. Okay. Doubling in just 4 years.
Exactly. And looking further out to 2033, the forecast is truly astounding. It's set to soar to over $53.27 billion. $53.27 billion.
Incredible.
That represents an impressive compound annual growth rate, the CAGR, of over 18.3%. I mean, that kind of consistent high-speed growth is rare.
It really is. And what's truly fascinating here, I think, is that this immense growth isn't happening in a vacuum, right?
No.
It directly reflects a surging, pervasive demand for expert cybersecurity guidance and implementation, too.
Where's that demand coming from?
Well, think about it. It's coming from every corner. You've got governments needing help with everything from, say, critical national infrastructure protection to digital defense strategies.
Makes sense.
Then large enterprises, they're grappling with incredibly complex challenges, securing vast supply chains, protecting sensitive customer data, the works.
Yeah.
And then you have the millions of small and medium-sized enterprises, the SMEs, worldwide.
Often overlooked, maybe.
Sometimes, but they're realizing they're just as vulnerable, Ransomware, data theft, it hits them just as hard as the big players. But often they lack that in-house expertise.
So they need consultants.
Exactly. So this isn't just about spending more on IT. It signifies cybersecurity evolving from like a reactive cost center.
Putting out fires.
Right. To a critical strategic imperative for competitive advantage, even national resilience.
Okay, so that's the global tide. But as we, drill down, there are some fascinating regional currents.
Definitely.
The report highlights North America as a clear leader in this charge. This region alone, it saw its market reach just under $2.6 billion back in 2021.
Yeah.
Climbing to nearly $5 billion by 2025.
Okay.
And it's expected to hit a staggering $18.6 billion by 2033.
$18.6 billion, just North America.
Just North America. That's a strong CGR, too, over 17.8%.
Still very high growth.
Within North America, the United States is, well, unsurprisingly, the largest market.
Naturally.
Driven by its robust tech sector. Stringent regulations, maybe?
Yeah, compliance is a big factor.
The U.S. market is projected to reach over $14.45 billion by 2033.
$14.45 billion. Okay.
But it's not just the U.S. Canada is showing strong growth, too. Projected to reach over $2.6 billion by 2033.
Significant numbers there, too.
And Mexico as well, on a significant upward trajectory. Forecast to hit over $1.5 billion by 2033. So strong growth across the board there.
Absolutely. And Europe is also playing a crucial, really substantial role in this market expansion.
Okay, how does Europe stack up?
Well, the region collectively saw its market grow to nearly $1.54 billion in 2021,
Right.
and it's forecast to reach almost $11 billion by 2033. So still very strong growth. The CAGR is consistent, close to 17.9%, very similar to North America's rate.
Interesting. Any specific countries leading the way in Europe?
Yeah, if we drill down a bit, the UK is expanding significantly, projected to reach over $1.77 billion by 2033.
Right.
Germany shows even stronger growth, actually, set to exceed $2.2 billion by 2033.
Why Germany, particularly?
Well, it reflects its mature digital economy, I think, and perhaps a growing awareness of sophisticated cyber threats there. And we also see robust figures from places like France, Italy, Russia, and Spain. They're all contributing to Europe's overall impressive growth. And many other European countries, Sweden, Denmark, Switzerland, Luxembourg, they're demonstrating similar strong double-digit growth rates in this vital sector.
So North America and Europe are undeniably major players. Big numbers, steady growth.
For sure.
But if you're looking for the, let's call it the acceleration zone,
Yeah?
it's undeniably Asia-Pacific.
Ah, okay. This is where the speed picks up.
Exactly. This region was at nearly $1.78 billion in 2021, set to hit over $3.6 billion in 2025,
Right.
and then make a massive jump to nearly $15 billion in 2033. $15 billion.
Wow. Okay. That's a huge leap from 2025.
It is, and this translates to the highest regional CAGR, over 19.3%,
19.3. So clearly the fastest growing region.
by a noticeable margin. And here's where it gets particularly interesting for you, the listener.
Mm-hmm.
China's market is growing rapidly, of course, projected to reach over $4.6 billion by 2033. But India, in particular, really stands out. India leads with the highest individual country CAGR globally,
Oh.
over 20.2%.
20.2% CAGR for India. That's remarkable.
It really is. Increasing from around $264 million in 2021 to an astounding $2.4 billion by 2033.
So what's driving that specifically in India, do you think?
Well, the report suggests it's not just one thing. It reflects a massive leap in digital adoption across India's economy.
Right, the digitization push.
Exactly. Coupled with a growing awareness of cyber threats that's pushing businesses and the government to invest proactively in protection.
So it's becoming a priority.
A huge priority. It's a true bellwether, you could say, for how rapid digitization drives cybersecurity demand.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then you have countries like Singapore, another fantastic example of rapid expansion, growing from just over $51 million in 2021 to over $454 million by 2033.
From a smaller base, but still very rapid growth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And other major players like Japan, South Korea, Australia, they're also showing strong upward trajectories. Plus, Southeast Asia as a whole is expanding significantly.
So APAC is really the one to watch for that accelerated growth curve.
Definitely.
Okay, so beyond these sort of established powerhouses and the acceleration in APAC, what about other emerging markets? South America, Middle East, Africa?
Yeah, they're not being left behind. The report shows they're also demonstrating really robust growth. It signals a truly global shift towards valuing this kind of consulting.
Right.
In South America, for instance, the market is set to grow from around $444 million in 2021 to over $3.47 billion by 2033.
Okay, still significant growth there.
Yeah, and Brazil is a significant leader there, projected to reach over $1.4 billion by 2033.
Mm-hmm.
And countries like Argentina, Colombia, Peru, Chile, they're all showing consistent, strong, double-digit KGRs as well.
Good to see. And the Middle East.
Also rising dramatically, from just over $408 million in 2021 to over $3.15 billion by 2033.
3.15 billion.
We're seeing strong regional demand from Saudi Arabia, Turkey, the UAE, Egypt, Qatar. KGRs consistently ranging from 18% up to 20% across that region.
Very strong numbers. And Africa.
Africa's cybersecurity consulting market is also demonstrating robust growth, from around $282 million in 2021 to over $2.16 billion by 2033.
2.16 billion.
With South Africa contributing significantly, projected to reach over $924 million by 2033.
So it really illustrates a kind of worldwide recognition of the critical need for cyber expertise, doesn't it?
It really does. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now? We've just painted this picture of explosive worldwide growth in cybersecurity consulting, demand pervading every sector, government, the smallest businesses.
Yeah.
We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry that's not just keeping pace with digital transformation, but actively enabling it.
And what's fascinating here, I think, is that this data really points to a fundamental shift. Well, cybersecurity is no longer just an IT niche, right? Something for the tech department to handle in the basement.
Yeah, it used to be like that.
It has truly become a critical foundational component for all organizations, and indeed for individuals just navigating our increasingly digital world.
So it's moved from the server room to the boardroom.
Exactly. The sheer magnitude of this growth isn't just about companies spending more money. It signifies cybersecurity evolving from that reactive cost center to a critical strategic imperative for competitive advantage, like we said, and even national resilience. It's about protecting the very fabric of our modern lives, our digital trust, really.
That's a powerful way to put it.
So, in summary, what we're seeing is nothing short of, well, exponential global expansion in cybersecurity consulting right through 2033. Whether you look at the immense numbers from North America and Europe,
Right.
the rapidly accelerating growth in Asia Pacific,
Especially India.
India, yeah, or the robust progress in emerging markets across South America, the Middle East, and Africa. It all paints a clear picture. The demand for expert cybersecurity guidance, for implementation, it's surging everywhere.
It's incredible to consider the implications of this growth in your own life. I mean, think about it. How does this market expansion impact job opportunities? Not just in tech, but in every industry that relies on tech, which is basically all of them now.
Absolutely.
What about the security of the digital services you use every single day?
Mm.
Online banking, streaming shows, shopping?
Their health records.
Exactly. Or even broader, how does it influence national security? Global stability.
Yeah.
This isn't just a market report we're discussing. It's like a window into how our entire connected world is being rebuilt, hopefully, with security as a central pillar.
It truly is. And this raises an important question, perhaps something to leave you with. As the cybersecurity consulting market experiences such explosive growth and so much expertise becomes concentrated in these consulting firms, what new challenges might emerge from that concentration? Not just in security itself, but maybe in the very nature of how organizations build trust, how they navigate these complex digital landscapes, and crucially, how they access the expertise they need to survive and thrive in this increasingly digital and interconnected world. It's something to think about.